You're listening to the Manifesting Miracles podcast. By tuning in today, you're dialing into your frequency of abundance. I'm Michelle J. Lamont, your manifestation master and guide. Ever since 2016, I've been obsessively dedicating my life to uncovering, dissecting, and analyzing every aspect of the practices and modalities in which we call manifestation. You see, you are truly more powerful than you can even imagine and fully capable of manifesting miracles on the daily. I'm going to teach you how to attract a life beyond your wildest dreams using your own divine power. So let's get started manifesting your miracles right now. That's right. Welcome back, beautiful souls, to another transformative episode of Manifesting Miracles with Michelle J. Lamont. I'm your energetic host, Michelle Juanita Lamont, and today we're diving deep into a topic that might just shake things up a bit. Manifesting fail? Why, it's all on you. Yes, you heard that right. If you've been struggling with manifesting your dreams, it's time to look inward and uncover the blocks that are holding you back. So get ready, because this isn't about shame. This is about releasing. We're about to explore this topic in several unique and different ways. But before we get started, I wanted to remind you that my September boot camp, it's the second time I'm offering it this year, and it's the only time you can get it for the rest of 2024, is now open. Manifest your money, your magic, and your miracles. It's a 30-day live boot camp that is transforming lives. Okay. My last class in March yielded over $125,000 manifested. Someone found their soulmate and now she's engaged, and 5 people left the job that they hated and are now starting to see all of the work that they've put into themselves truly manifest. And that was just in March. Imagine where you will be when you enroll in this class in 5 months from now. So if this is you and you're ready to shift, and I know you are, don't wait. There's only 25 seats left. There's only 25 seats total. And when they sell out, they're sold out. We do not open more spaces because I have to be able to understand and really connect with each and every one of the students. So Manifest Your Money, Your Magic, and Your Miracle Bootcamp is now live. Payment plans are available. And you, listen, I want you to pay attention. When it's sold out, it's sold out. And this is a very, very popular class. The last time I announced a class, it sold out in 10 days. So it's time for you to go grab your show journal. If you haven't purchased the Manifesting Miracle Journal, I offer a journal in manifesting, money, forgiveness, and self-love. Each journal has a QR code with a guided meditation on it. So as you're writing in your journal, you can meditate right alongside me. So hey, listen, I want to get started talking about helping you. So I'm so excited that you're here. And I know this is a difficult subject to understand why we're failing, but I want to get into it. So let's talk about the blocks. First things first. What might be blocking your manifestations? Manifesting isn't just about thinking positive thoughts. It's about aligning your entire being with the frequency of your desires. Sometimes we are our own biggest obstacle, old wounds, limiting beliefs. And a lot of it is unresolved inner child issues that create energetic blocks that really just stops us from the flow of that energy to create it in our matrix. I want you to think of your mind as a garden. If you're planting the seeds of abundance, you're planting the seeds of joy, but the soil, it's dry, it's full of weeds of doubt, weeds of fear, weeds of past trauma. How can those seeds grow? We need to clear those weeds and make space for our dreams to flourish. So let's get into the science of it. Manifesting involves your conscious and your subconscious mind. So when your subconscious mind is full and filled with unresolved issues and negative beliefs, it sends out conflicting signals to the universe. Your conscious mind might be saying, I want abundance. But your subconscious mind, it's the rainy cloud saying, I don't deserve it. Guess which one wins? Why? It's already programmed to that frequency. Every single thing that has ever happened up until this point is pre-programming your frequency, the way that your mind is thinking, the way that you take actions, the way that you communicate, the way that you think. Every single thing you've seen in your life. If you never saw your parents going after their dreams, how do you know to go after yours? If you see everybody in your family tree locked and sad and depressed or alcoholics, what was your position in life to motivate you, to push you into those places? You were just dragged down into the muck and the mire with them, but not anymore. Studies in neuroscience show that our subconscious mind controls 95%. 95% of our thoughts and behaviors. So if we don't, and you can, and the good news is that all of this can change. It's totally scientific. If we don't address the hidden beliefs and traumas, we're essentially driving with the brakes on. So let's go a little bit deeper. Let's talk about the inner child wounds. Our inner child holds the emotions and the memories from our earliest experiences. And if these experiences were filled with neglect, if they were filled with criticism, if they were filled with trauma, they can leave deep, deep scars, not the kind that you see on your skin, but the kind that you feel in your energy. And that 100% is affecting your ability to manifest. And when I started to understand this is how I dealt with it. I started to do a lot of shadow work. And shadow work changed my life to such a degree that I even wrote a shadow workbook. You can buy it in my little shop. It's called Wreck It and Burn. And it's a year's worth of shadow work questions that I use to help me get over things. It's less than $30. And every single day you'll have me right there in your face. And you answer the question, you write the page, and then you burn it. That's why it's called Wreck It and Burn. One of the things, it really helped me in the process, so I wanted to help as many people as I can. And one of the things that kept me in that lower frequency was pretending. Because I got over it, I was past it. And that was just not the case. All you're doing is compartmentalizing it. And that's not it. I would want to be the version of Michelle Juanita Lamont that's on the microphone right now, because I am. And I could see myself there. But then I would remember my dad. I would remember the sound of the car as I looked in the second floor building and seeing him unlock the car trunk. And one by one, he took trash bags of my life and left them on the curb. And my 10-year-old mind couldn't understand what was going on. And so I just pushed it so down deep inside of me that I nearly died. And just like trash, he dumped me there. I didn't know how to process it, but I could feel him just letting go of me. I could feel scared and alone. Telling that story would always put me on the verge of tears. I knew in my heart I wasn't over it, so I just avoided thinking about her. That only led me to not be able to anchor into my manifestations. All of us, every single person here, has experienced some life-altering emotional trauma and loss that has shaped the way we think, shaped the way we feel, and most importantly, how we manifest. Shadow work helps you heal that so it doesn't lower you, diminish you, or destroy you. So what is shadow work? Shadow work was a concept created by a psychiatrist named Carl Jung. He believed that we all have a quote unquote like shadow side. So parts of ourselves that we hide or deny. And these parts, these hidden parts, what they're doing is they're blocking our ability to manifest our dreams. Why? Because if we're not aware of them, or if you were like me, shoved them all the way deep down inside, they create and cultivate these unconscious beliefs and behaviors that cause us to sabotage our own efforts, subconscious and consciously. Shadow work involves bringing all of those parts to light, understanding them, and not destroying them, but allowing them to be integrated into your day-to-day life. Otherwise, it's the big bad boogeyman, and it's going to come out and get you at any time. It's backed by science, and studies show that unresolved emotions like negative beliefs in our subconscious mind, well, what do? They prevent us from reaching our goals. But when we do shadow work, we align our consciousness and our subconsciousness, and we clear the path for what? Our manifestations to grow, and obviously, for you to glow. So, how does it work? First, I would suggest spending some quiet time visualizing your younger self. So when I started to do this, I went and got pictures of myself when I was 10. What did she need? What was she missing? And I spoke to her with love and compassion. And you will too. You almost like you need to become the loving parent that your inner child needed. Do shadow work on this. Repair. Don't hide. Affirm your inner child. Tell them it is safe. You are loved. You are deserving. The last step, I would say, write a letter to your inner child. Express love. Express understanding. And give that version of you the forgiveness and the release that's needed. Allow yourself to feel the release of those pinned up emotions. It's a very good way to manifest what you want. You're going to heal everything that isn't working, and you're going to come back to the field of energy and say, here I am elevated, and watch it manifest faster. Remember, healing that inner child is a powerful step into clearing all of our energetic blocks that prevent us from manifesting our dreams. Trust me, I can tell you from experience, when your inner child feels safe, when your inner child feels loved, your energy aligns more harmonious with the quantum field of possibilities. Speaking of the quantum field, let's go ahead and take a deep dive. So what is the quantum field? The quantum field is an infinite realm of potential where every single possibility exists. And I don't say it like like literally, legit, full cap, every possibility exists. Everything exists. Every single possibility exists. And when you align your energy with the frequency of your desires, you tap into this field and draw your dreams into reality. Imagine a quantum field as cosmic soup, where every possible outcome is swirling around you. Your thoughts, your emotions, your energy patterns, they all determine which ingredients come together and cultivate this reality. If your energy is scattered or filled with negativity, you're not going to get the delicious outcome that you're craving. You're manifesting with your fractured reality, and you're expecting that it will manifest. But you can only create in the state that you are in. I understand you want it now, but you have to do the solid work on yourself to be aligned. Just like you, I would say the affirmations and not truly believe them. I would script the lie to myself. I was so frustrated. And that's why I'm sharing it with you today, because it is so important. And I think it's so meaningful to hear this and to say it's not just you. It is all of us in this shattered reality healing together. And as you start to heal and transmute this energy, you are going to start to see shifts in your reality. It has to happen. That's just the way it works, okay? So some of the things you can be using and doing right now, meditation, regular meditation, what does it do? It's going to help you tune in. You've got to tune in, man. You got to tune in to the quantum field and align your energy with your desires. And while you're at it, why don't you go ahead and do some visualization? Vividly, with the sharpest hues, imagine your dreams and see yourself in them. Feel the emotions of success, the emotions of joy, because they're happening right now. Now you got to take some responsibility, right? This part might sting, but it's crucial. Taking responsibility if things aren't manifesting. It's time to stop blaming your circumstances, your money, your education, your housing, your health. All of those are excuses. You've decided to put your energy into something that isn't going to benefit you. You've decided to put your focus and your direction into everything external. I don't have it because I didn't have this parent. I don't have it because I didn't have the money. I didn't have this. I didn't have that. All of those were your teachers, babe. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. That was a teacher. That was a teacher. That was a teacher. That was a teacher. I'm the guide. I'm here to guide you back to you. I'm here to help you see that the source within you was the creator to teach you all of these lessons and these things. You want to call them tests? Maybe you should call them your testimonies, because you're going to turn that around, but you're going to take ownership of it, because none of those things are going to work. Those excuses run out. Age is not an issue. Race is not an issue. Money is not an issue. The way that you grew up is what you're going to heal. But everything right now you're creating. Everything right now you're putting focus and attention on. Don't be driven by money. Be driven by your passions. The money will never make you happy. The money is not the means to the end. Because when you get the money, you're going to figure out you can just buy more expensive things. And then you're just stuck with you. It's not going to work. Money just is a form of expression. It's a way for you to measure yourself against somebody else's ability to align with that specific energy. It's not about guilt or shame. This is about empowerment. I want you to feel empowered because you have the ability to change everything right now and align yourself with your highest timeline. Where in your energetic chakra system is shame going to help you manifest? Fear going to help you manifest? Doubt, insecurity, where is it? When you see somebody that's manifesting, they're thriving. But they didn't just snap their fingers and they didn't do some TikTok manifestation method. They went in and they did the solid work that they incarnated here to do. And if you've been avoiding it for a lot of reasons, this is your wake-up call to start manifesting your dreams. You have the power to change everything in your reality. Even science proves that you can create new neuroplasticity. That means you can rewire your brain. Rewire it. Every single thing that is dragging you down can be eliminated to the point where it's not the focus. So if you're constantly saying to yourself and looking to the sky, why isn't this working for me? Flip the script. What can I do to align more deeply with my desires? Where am I not taking the action? This shift in perception puts you back in the driver's seat and takes the brakes off. As Dr. Wayne Dyer beautifully said, the first time I ever heard his perfect voice speak into my face, when you change the way that you look at things, the things that you look at change. So as far as you not being able to manifest it, this is why it's not manifesting. This is why it's not happening. This is why the transmutation isn't happening. You're not being the alchemist of your history. You're staying stuck there. That was not the purpose of having that emotional experience. But now you know. And so you can choose to go to your garden and take all the weeds out. Or you can blame the soil, you can blame the water, you can blame the sun. Or you can start planting new seeds in a garden that is healing and growing and thriving. I don't want you to think that this is somehow about what you're doing wrong. It's about what you're not addressing inside of you. Healing your inner child and understanding the science of your mind, that's aligning with the quantum field. And those are huge, monumental, powerful steps that are going to unblock and allow you to start cultivating a new field of energy, because what you focus in on then expands and expands and expands. So that's going to be the wrap. That's what we're talking about. That's today's episode. That's the total deep dive that we have for this episode. My beautiful manifestors. So if for some reason you found value, and I hope you found a lot of value in this episode, I'm going to ask you to share it with 5 people that you know are not manifesting the way they should be. Sharing this knowledge not only helps others, but it amplifies your own manifesting power. The energy of generosity and the connection speeds up the manifestation process. So hit the share button, spread the love, and let's create a ripple of miracles together. And don't forget, if you want to dive even deeper into this work, you can book a call with me. I do coaching calls, half hour, 1 hour, 90 minutes, 6 weeks, 3 months. And then every other Tuesday, I do a free 10-minute Zoom so we can discuss what products might be best for you at this time and how you might be able to elevate that energy. Because if you don't treat yourself, you cheat yourself. If you don't treat yourself, you cheat yourself. And isn't it about time that we invest in ourselves and take care of ourselves and put ourselves at the center? So then we are pouring from a full cup? I think it is. And I want you to keep manifesting those miracles. I want you to live in that highest frequency. So if this is your first time tuning in and you don't know how we close a show, that's all right. You're going to get it and you're going to grow. And after this episode's over, I highly encourage you to listen to another and listen to another and listen to another and listen to another and go to my YouTube and watch it all day long and send it to everybody in your group. There's only one way that we all grow, and it takes a village. So if this is your first time, it's okay. Just say it along with us. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything. Us. Everything is always working out for us. Everything is always working out for us. Everything is always working out for us. So, I want you to get there and manifest those miracles. Until next time, my name is Michelle Juanita Lamont, and I want to remind you that the universe is always conspiring in your favor. All right, producers, it is time for us to cue that motherfucking music. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Thanks for listening to this episode of Manifesting Miracles. Now it's time for you to take action. I invite you to hang out with me just a little bit more by signing up for my newsletter. You'll get instant exclusive access to the practices that will chart your own path to abundance. And yes, spark that highest version of you. Head to the show notes right now so you don't miss a thing. Now listen, I fucking believe in you. And it's now time for you to win, win, win! Yes! Yes!